First of all, my congratulations to Coach Collins, his staff, and their football team. On a great year. It's tough to lose anytime, tougher to lose in the playoffs, and certainly I think their team showed a lot of character today in the second half, and the weather conditions that we had, coming back and really making it a heck of a football game. And I'm very proud of our guys. We kept believing there when some things didn't go our way in the second half, and found a way to win in overtime.
Questions for the players or the coach?
Coach, it sounds like that one Janus for them was a tough matchup. When did you make the move to like a cover 2 to try to keep an extra guy on?
Well, Cam probably can answer that better than I can even. We got him into some longer yardage situations and some situations later in the game when we knew they had to throw. So we played, more zone and 2 deep zone at those times. But we made a couple of great plays. The one play when you catch a crossing route at 5 yards over the line of scrimmage and take it the distance, that's a heck of an individual play. And he's a very good player. He's been a good player for them all year, and was a big player for them today. Cam, I don't know. You got anything else on that?
After that second time he scored, we made a couple adjustments, but they didn't really come back to it after that, like the same play. So I don't know. We made some adjustments, but we didn't really see the same thing after that.
Where were you on the play early in the third? Right at the start of the second half, where the guy, when he was out there and went off his fingertips? Same guy, right?
Oh, which play was that?
They threw a long pass and...
Oh, yeah, that was a blown coverage. I mean, we had a couple of those today, but, we survived the mistakes and moved on.
It was just one of those where he made a great play, and it just, fortunately for you guys, went off his fingertips because he was gone, right?
Yeah.
I think they scored on that drive anyway, John.
Right, but I mean, those long passes kind of set them up. The little crossing pass made it more effective. Did that cause you to drop back deeper on those plays?
Not really. I don't know. We stuck to the game plan, but then after he scored again after that play actually. So
right.
After that play was actually when we started making adjustments. So.
Cameron, you had that big breakup towards the end of the game. Describe that play. What were you thinking and what happened?
It was kind of one of those situations where, I was run support if the tight end blocked, and the tight end was my guy if he went out on the pass, and they were running all day, so I was run support, and then they kind of tried to sneak him out on that play, and I had my eyes in the right spot. They tried to that little trick play there, but I don't know, I just saw the ball, tried not to get my arm around them, so they threw they didn't throw the foot.
Yeah, they were screaming for pass interference. Yeah. It was clean though?
That's one of those situations where you're behind them, so it's kind of tough to make a play on the ball. I tried my best not to grab hold of them and just go for the ball, so luckily they didn't throw it. I didn't think it was
Chase says it's clean.
I thought it was clean.
But you guys, the sneak was going for 3-4 yards a pop, and you get in that short yardage, it's like, I just kind of had the feeling you're going to try to sneak again. Chase, why don't you describe it? It seemed like right off your right guard there, Francis, seemed like he was working all day.
Yeah, it's not too hard from my part. I like to get the snap and go forward. So, a lot of credit to right and left guard in the center there for a good push. And on the last one, just kind of opened up and dove through, and the whole line did a good job all day on sneaks, and even better job in the run game.
Francis, what can you say about that? It's almost like the other team knows you're going to sneak, and you still are able to push them out of there.
Yeah, me, Garth, and Eli were all just getting a good push on the 2 noses right there, just pushing them back just a little bit, just enough to get the first down.
Chase, in 3 years, I don't think I've seen you stumble on the naked play. You did it twice today, which kind of, when you run the ball and you take away one down, it kind of hurts the drive both times.
Yeah, one was just kind of a miscommunication, and another one I don't know, didn't look that sweet, but it
He's probably going to want different shoes next week.
See if that can happen, but yeah, it just happens.
Yeah, we've seen him run better when he couldn't feel his feet here.
Yeah,
they're frozen. Talk about, was that a miscommunication on the one big play that Hulse ran? I think it was Hulse. in overtime. You actually ran into Hulse, I think it was.
Oh, Lucas,
Yeah.
overtime though.
Oh, I'm talking, it looked like you ran into Hulse and then you threw for the big, like 22-yarder in overtime.
I don't think I threw
No.
anybody. I think it was just a normal play, and Roth did a good job getting across the field and
Yeah.
was open, and got us down to the one, which was the biggest play in the overtime.
Yeah, it looked like you faked the handoff at the
Yeah.
start. It
Oh,
looked like
yeah.
there was some contact.
Okay, yeah, there was a
I
little-
take responsibility for that. My trash should have been a little bit wider.
Oh, okay, all right, that's what happened.
I was trying to save you there,
You wanted to get close to tell them you were gonna be open.
Yeah, I was like, I'm open.
Little traffic on that one. On that play, that pass play down the sideline, there's a little traffic over there when you caught it, right?
Well, I didn't catch anything.
No, I mean, on the play, did you run the play on the sideline?
Which one?
Oh, I think he might be talking about Lucas's had a big one earlier, but.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay. I
Well,
thought it was you.
Holtz, real quick, you were running for 5-6 yards, a crack there. Did their defense tighten up? Did they do anything different? It seemed like it was harder to come by a little later.
It seemed they were pressuring on the run a little bit more. I feel like big players do big things in big games, but it's all for the effort of the team. We don't have. I feel blessed and privileged to be a part of a team where that there's no egos. It's all about the team. Every effort is for the team, and I just try to do anything I can to help us win.
I think in answer to your question too, John, just some following to that, they started playing both safeties down low, even more so than they were early in the game, and as a result, they were able to get an extra half a man on the run there, and so some of the holes that were 4, 5, 6 yards early in the game, they were doing a better job of squeezing those, and that last drive, obviously the disappointing thing is you get a situation like that where you can close the game out, you got to get one first down. We weren't able to do it, but give credit to Saginaw Valley. They played really tough against the run there, and the situation would have been different. Maybe we would have tried a little play action pass, but we had confidence in our defense, and even though we gave up a field goal to tie the game, we felt really confident going into overtime. I think all of our guys did, both in terms of how we played during the game defensively, and even though we've been a little more inconsistent in the second half, that our ability to score in an overtime situation there in the red zone.